Initially released for PlayStation 4 in 2018, Detroit Become Human is Quantic Dream's latest production. Now, the game has been released on PC, set in a not-so-distant future where humans and androids coexist, redefining the turmoil that is life. So, we take a look at this version of this emotional title. Detroit Become Human portrays a new step into humankind's evolution, where one artificial intelligence has a face and a body. Androids became a part of everyone's daily routine and took over many of the day-to-day tasks of humans. Police, nurses, housekeepers, you name it. There's an android for each situation, even for those looking for the perfect lover. But at what cost must we consume artificial life? Are they slaves, deprived of feelings and rights? Well, that is the central question the game enrolls players in, to wonder if there indeed exists a ghost in the shell. The substantial visual factor aligned with the charismatic efforts to detail this new way of life allows players to connect with the flow of the game. The story revolves around 3 different androids: Connor, Kara, and Marcus. All of these androids share one thing in common: their minds opened up to a new evolution, one humanity may not see fit. A lot can be said about the narrative as players are confronted with notions of humanization and philosophy. The technicalities of this drama breaches into unique outcomes that highlight the narrative conceptualization through well-developed connections. Being as general as possible, the story is excellent, with unpredictable events and emotional twists that make it easy to keep players playing for hours. Gameplay-wise, Detroit Become Human is entirely story-based, which is nothing new to fans of Quantic Dream. Assuming the role of a character allows you to interact with objects and other NPCs to progress the storyline. The game is divided by episodes, which follow the 3 characters until their paths cross. That said, there are plenty of paths to choose from, with different results depending on the player's decisions. New routes can even be locked, which makes replaying a must. To organize all this, players can check their options to view unlocked paths at the end of the episode, and even accumulate points to unlock extras. Exploration, on the other hand, is a bit rough on the edges, and not entirely smooth as I would have expected. Players can change camera angles for a different perspective using the mouse or analog stick. However, it doesn't feel natural or fluid. After playing with both mouse and keyboard and a gamepad, the experience turned out to be better with the controller. Mouse remapping is limited, and the same goes for the camera options. Using the mouse to interact with objects requires players to wiggle the mouse in a specific angle, which is absurd. This is where the gamepad comes in, making this mechanic feel far more natural. Specific gimmicks like this remind us that Detroit Become Human is a console port. Before playing, expect 15 to 30 minutes of shaders to be compiled on the first startup. After that, Detroit Become Human indeed looks impressive, but it's also true that between low and maximum settings, the difference is barely noticeably visible. Go! Detroit Become Human is generally a beautiful game, with impressive facial expressions and impeccable lip sync. Cutscenes bring life to the world and characters to make you feel like you were a part of this narrative. The environment is vibrant, detailed, and authentic. Audio is impressive, with voice dialogue worthy of the big screen. Detroit Become Human has a soul, a burning fire that made its development result in an authentic piece of art that only suffers from some rather stiff gameplay sections and subpar PC optimization. However, it deserves praise, with the intense plot, engaging and captivating narrative acts, well-written scenarios, and excellent character development. Noisy Pixel is giving Detroit Become Human an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.